Good afternoon. This is All India Radio and I'm Anuja Kumar with the Midday News. The headlines. External Affairs Minister S Jaishankar says India and China need to reach an understanding on crucial issues as neighbours. Army Chief General Naravane reiterates zero-tolerance policy against terrorism. Centre accepts SIT recommendations in 1984 anti-Sikh riot cases. Solicitor General tells Supreme Court that appropriate steps will be taken soon. President Ramnath Kovind calls for encouraging organ donation, citing huge gap between requirement and availability of organs in India. And in sports, Rohit Sharma is ICC 2019 ODI Cricketer of the Year. Skipper Virat Kohli bags the Spirit of Cricket Award. External Affairs Minister S Jaishankar has said it is vital for neighbours to reach an understanding on crucial issues. Referring to India's relations with China, he said it is important that the two countries find equilibrium in ties. He was addressing the Raisina dialogue in New Delhi today. Dr. Jaishankar said India owes it to itself and to the world to be a just power. He said India is not a disruptor and is firmly dealing with terrorism. He said India has an extraordinary diaspora and is shaping international discourse. He added that India's way is more of a decider than an abstainer. His remarks come at a time when several countries called for a greater role for India in the Indo-Pacific region.
Look just at the Indian Ocean region. Today, India has 16 white shipping agreements. It has given naval equipment ships to 8 of its Indian Ocean neighbours. It has coastal surveillance radars in 6 of its countries. It has done 7 HADR operations in the last 5 years, major HADR operations. It has today extended defense lines of credit close to $2 billion to 11 countries.
Referring to tensions between the US and Iran, he said they are two individualistic countries and what finally happens will depend on the players involved. The External Affairs Minister said India is also among those countries that have kept to the Paris Climate Agreement and New Delhi's way would be tested on global issues. Army Chief General Manoj Mukund Naravane has said that Indian Army is ready to tackle any threat. Addressing the 72nd Army Day celebration in Delhi Cant, he said the Army will not hesitate to use several options available to tackle terrorism. General Naravane reiterated the zero-tolerance policy against terrorism.
आतंक के प्रति हमारा पॉलिसी जीरो टॉलरेंस का है। आतंकवाद को बढ़ावा देने वाले देश के खिलाफ आतंक करने वालों को जवाब देने के लिए हमारे पास अनेक विकल्प हैं, जिनका इस्तेमाल करने में हम नहीं हिचकिचाएंगे।
The Army Chief said there is a significant decline in incidents of violence in the northeastern part of the country. General Naravane termed the abrogation of Article 370 from Jammu and Kashmir a historical step. He said it will help in integrating the Union territory with the mainstream. He added it has also disrupted proxy war by the western neighbour.
धारा 370 को हटाना ऐतिहासिक कदम है, जो जम्मू और कश्मीर को राष्ट्रीय मुख्य धारा में जोड़ने के लिए महत्वपूर्ण साबित होगा। इस फैसले ने पश्चिमी पड़ोसी और उसके प्रॉक्सीज की योजना को बाधित कर दिया है।
The Army Chief said there is no place of discrimination in the forces. He also informed that 11 crore rupees compensation was given to families of martyrs. The 72nd Army Day is celebrated every year to commemorate the day when Field Marshal K.M. Cariappa took over the Army command from General Sir F.R.R. Busher, the last British Commander-in-Chief in 1949. The President, Vice President and the Prime Minister have greeted the valiant men and women of the Indian Army as well as veterans and their families on the occasion of the 72nd Army Day. In a tweet, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said the Indian Army is the pride of Mother India. He saluted the indomitable courage, valour of all soldiers of the country. The Centre has accepted the recommendations of a Special Investigation Team SIT, which probed 186 cases of the 1984 anti-Sikh riots. The SIT was headed by retired Delhi High Court Judge Justice S Dhingra. Solicitor General Tushar Mehta informed the Supreme Court that the Centre will take appropriate steps on the SIT recommendations. He informed a bench comprising Chief Justice S A Bobde and Justices B R Gavai and Suryakant that a lot of steps are required to be taken and will be taken. Appearing for the petitioner, Senior Advocate R S Suri said that the SIT report is damning for police officials. Large-scale riots targeting members of the Sikh community had broken out in Delhi in the aftermath of assassination of the then Prime Minister Indira Gandhi in 1984. Union Minister of State for Human Resource Development Sanjay Dhotre has said that Centre has brought in the Citizenship Amendment Act CAA to grant citizenship and not to take it away from anyone. He said this at a function to inaugurate 1 megawatt capacity solar rooftop power plant at the National Institute of Technology, Agartala, yesterday. Persons with disabilities and people over 80 years of age can now cast their vote in Delhi Assembly elections through postal ballot. For the first time, Delhi Metro, Northern Railway employees and media persons covering polling can also use postal ballot facility to cast their votes. Till now, voting through postal ballot was available to armed forces and those assigned poll duties. Briefing media in New Delhi today, Chief Electoral Officer Ranbir Singh said employees engaged in maintenance of essential services can fill the Form 12D. The forms may be submitted before 19th of this month to avail the facility. This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates, visit our News on AIR app and follow us on our Twitter at AIR News Alerts. You can also visit our website www.newsonair.com. President Ramnath Kovind has stressed the need for encouraging organ donation and creating awareness about it. He was addressing the 10th Foundation Day of the Institute of Liver and Biliary Sciences, ILBS, in New Delhi today. Mr. Kovind said there is a huge gap between requirement and availability of organs needed for saving lives. He said health remains a key development challenge for India and the government is committed to tackle it through Ayushman Bharat and other health schemes.
In India, we need about 2 lakh liver transplants a year, while only a few thousand are done every year. There is a need to establish liver transplant programs in more public hospitals and ILBS can provide necessary expertise in this regard.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi will interact with over 2,000 students, teachers and parents across India in his program Pariksha Pe Charcha 2020. The event will be held at Talkatora Stadium in New Delhi on the 20th of this month. Mr. Modi will answer questions and interact with students about how they can beat examination stress.
Sister Priya Terrace, principal of a school in Khandwa, praised the Prime Minister for this innovative program.
मैं हर एक बच्चे को यही चाहूंगी कि अपनी इमेजिनेटिव पावर को मौका दें और अन्य प्रिंसिपल्स और टीचर से ही निवेदन करूंगी कि वे अपने बच्चों को आगे बढ़ाएं.
Overall, 56 children of Madhya Pradesh have been selected to join the Pariksha Pe Charcha program with the Prime Minister. All the children and their teachers are eagerly waiting to meet the Prime Minister. Sanjeev Sharma, AIR News, Bhopal.
Talking to AIR News, Ravneet, a student of Guru Gobind Singh Public School, Maluka, Bhatinda, Punjab, said the program helps overcome fear of exams.
मतलब कि परीक्षा पे चर्चा प्रोग्राम जो कि प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी द्वारा स्टूडेंट्स की प्रेरणा के लिए शुरू किया गया है. इस प्रोग्राम से बच्चों में जो एग्जाम्स का डर दूर करने में बहुत ज्यादा मदद मिलती है. एग्जाम्स के दिनों में बच्चों को प्रेरणा देने में ये प्रोग्राम बहुत ही ज्यादा मददगार है.
Prime Minister's message to students, teachers and parents. How to beat exam stress and achieve big in life? The Prime Minister answers. Want to know how to come out with flying colours? Listen to the Prime Minister. Tune into AIR News on 20th January to listen to Pariksha Pe Charcha 2020.
In Uttar Pradesh, senior IPS officer Sujit Pandey today took over as the first police commissioner of Lucknow. Senior IPS officer Alok Singh also took charge as the first commissioner of police of the newly formed Gautam Budh Nagar Commissionerate. Yogi Adityanath government had on Monday approved the commissionerate system of policing in Lucknow and Noida. In Jammu and Kashmir, a Hizbul Mujahideen terrorist was killed in an encounter with security forces today. The encounter broke out after J&K police and army launched a joint operation in Tantna area of Doda district on specific intelligence input about presence of terrorists in the area. Snowfall continued in the Kashmir Valley for the fourth consecutive day today, disrupting air traffic, while the plains received light snowfall. The higher reaches of the valley and Jammu and Ladakh regions experienced heavy snowfall. Met Office has forecast scattered snowfall across the valley over the next few days. The snowfall affected flight operations at Srinagar Airport today due to reduced visibility and accumulation of snow on the runway. Rajasthan is facing the biggest locust attack in the last 6 decades. The state government has instructed the start of distribution of compensation to locust-affected farmers at the earliest. The government has instructed Disaster Department to submit the special Girdabari report within 2 days. Advisor to Jammu and Kashmir Lieutenant Governor K.K. Sharma has said that concerted efforts are underway to develop Patnitop as a world-class tourist destination so that it comes on the international tourist map. He was interactive with officers during his visit to the hill station. Meanwhile, the Central Bureau of Investigation has registered a preliminary inquiry into the alleged violations of the master plan of Patnitop area in Jammu and Kashmir by hotel owners. It was alleged that constructions have been illegally done on green buffer areas and forest land. India's swashbuckling opener Rohit Sharma has been named the ICC's 2019 ODI Cricketer of the Year for his incredible run of form through the year. The 32-year-old had a memorable 2019 when he scored 10 hundreds across formats, including 5 in the World Cup. Meanwhile, Indian captain Virat Kohli won the Spirit of Cricket Award for stopping fans from booing Australia's Steve Smith during the World Cup match at the Oval. In the Khelo India Youth Games in Guwahati, Assam continued to dominate the Lawn Bowls event. Assam won 3 gold medals in the sports today. Lawn bowls has been included for the first time in Khelo India. A report.
Assam boy Surajit Buragohai has become the first player to clinch a goal in the lawn bowls event. The 19-year-old boy won the goal in single event.
Single event lawn ball का single event में gold medal मिला है मुझे और बहुत अच्छा लगा है क्योंकि मेरा first time है ये first time experience और बहुत अच्छा है.
Assam also won gold in girls triple and boys 4 categories. Adinita Kakati, who clinched gold in girls triple for Assam, expressed happiness after winning the title.
Hello everyone, my name is Adinita Kakati. We have won a gold medal in girls triples. We are very much thankful for the event. My future plan is we want to play in the senior Commonwealth Games, so we are trying our best to achieve the medals in the Commonwealth Games.
Bihar girls Khushbu and Nikhat won gold in girls doubles event. Khushbu is very happy after winning the first goal for her team in this Khelo India event. A total of 10 gold medals are in stake in the lawn bowls. Kho-kho, shooting and cycling are also on in multiple venues. With Sasank, this is Manas Pratim Sharma, AR News, Guwahati.
And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. External Affairs Minister S Jaishankar says India and China need to reach an understanding on crucial issues as neighbours. Army Chief General Naravane reiterates zero-tolerance policy against terrorism. Centre accepts SIT recommendations in 1984 anti-Sikh riot cases. Solicitor General tells Supreme Court that appropriate steps will be taken soon. President Ramnath Kovind calls for encouraging organ donation, citing huge gap between requirement and availability of organs in India. And in sports, Rohit Sharma is ICC 2019 ODI Cricketer of the Year. Skipper Virat Kohli bags the Spirit of Cricket Award. And with that, we end the midday news.